All right, the heavy mode game mode with the Brigs versus Drake tanks is out for 7 days now, up until May 16th. I don't know if it's gonna repeat again. It's such a short duration. I do wonder if they will bring it back as a weekly thing. I don't know if it's been confirmed or not. But we're gonna talk about how to earn the new Combat Sparrow, the Gryphon here. Showcase it, see what it does and how it feels and all that stuff. Is it worth it? And then we talk about the title, the heavy metal title we can earn as well. Very easy to do. Just takes a little bit of time. And then you also gild it. We'll talk about gilding. So I'll show some gameplay, give some tips here and there of what I did. And yeah, so let's talk about how we earn the Sparrow. So the Sparrow, you can go ahead and head over to your quest tab here. You might have a quest as Shax, and it's a bit of a tutorial. You don't have to do it. It doesn't give you much. It gives you maybe an engram, which has some Lotus Eater or Paladrone if you want those weapons in a farmable way other than doing nightfalls. We have the event rank. This is free, free to earn points and stuff. And you get to rank 15 in order to get the Sparrow. Now, you get daily challenges every single day. Timers right here. For me, it was 7 points per. And from what I can tell you guys is that it's not a fixed amount per level, so it does scale upwards. So it does increasingly cost more tokens to level up, so it's not just a flat amount. That's what I thought it was, but it's not. So you gotta keep either do daily challenges every day to get 7 points per and keep getting points for that. Do weekly challenges every 4 days, you can do it twice basically, or you also get XP when you just play the game. So when you finish a game, win or lose, you'll get experience for your event rank as well. So technically you could, if you grind all day, you can get this done in 1 day without needing all the daily challenges every single day, the yada yada yada. So you can just grind XP by just playing the game, and you'll get just leveled up slowly over time basically. So there's that. That's pretty much what I thought I was gonna do, or most of it done. Like, I finished these 3 quests early on, and they gave me up until about 2.5. So about roughly around like over here, or like around over here. So okay, well that's it. And then as I was playing, I got up until, let's say, about rank 5 by just like finishing weekly challenge. The weekly challenge, Metal Mastery, you have to get 17 matches in total finished. So you get 6% per match for this one. And once you do 17 matches, you'll get this one done. And I thought, okay, well, this gave me 53 tokens, and these gave me 21 tokens in total, which gave me like a 2.80% around there, right? Okay, so if that's 21 points, then that should give me, okay, well, that should give me, if I had from there, I would get 6 up until 6, and then another 21 points from 53, so 42 tokens. I get at least level rank 8, right? Well, I was wrong. Apparently, it only gave me, when I was at rank around 5 over here, it gave me about 2 ranks for 53 points. So at that point, it confirms that it's not a fixed amount. It scales upwards, the amount of XP per rank each time. So unfortunately, I thought it was much easier to just do daily quests and do weekly quests. Nope. It really is a slog to get to the Sparrows. And what I did, just for content, I just went ahead. You can buy the ranks for silver. I had extra silver laying around. I was like, you know what? I ain't playing this game, so I'm just gonna go ahead and finish it with the silver. So that's what I did. Okay, don't question it. Don't question me. All right, it's whatever. You know what? There's a Sparrow. So we're gonna go ahead now, show you guys the Sparrow in game. Talk about a little bit here and there, and it's kind of obvious what it does. But let's go to. Let's go to Soros Harbor. Hopefully nobody's around, so I can just shoot things with it. And yeah, so basically the way it works is that depending on your super equipped, when you shoot the secondary weapon with your E, or whatever that interact button is, then you get a special thing with it. So for example, we are on arc, so when we use our arc, or when we have our subclass equipped, when we hit a target with a missile, it will go ahead and blind targets. So here you can see, here's a Sparrow. It looks like it's chunky. It has a lot more health, but also it's very slow. So Sparrows normally are 190. It is 140 speed. It drives just like the Cabal Sparrows. I don't know, those ships. You see it turns up like that, similar to that. So hold it down. It goes like that. This is the speed it goes into. It turns pretty well. The dodging, it's like that. For like people who do like, you can't really flip with this thing. Hold on shift. I can't really do a flip with it. Like I'm holding on shift and I can't do anything. The primary attack, it's a little bit like a shotgun. Sometimes ricochets. Doesn't all bullets ricochet. Sometimes they do, and they don't. Damage wise, I mean nothing crazy, but depends on what activity you're on. You see how it's tanking that ogre for a little bit. I'm trying to go to an area that's like a bit more quiet. Okay, so I went to a dead area. So here we go. So here is when you hold on E, it's like the strike tank thing. Also, it's 2 bullets per. So you shoot that. Boop boop. You can see I'm on void right now. So it applies volatile, as you can see there. Do it again. Boop. Blow them up like that. And you know, whatever, I got Devour now, you know, whatever subclass abilities you have, you know, it's all like that, right? So okay, let's change over to Arc. So Arc will blind them. Like so. You can see there, they're blind. Okay, amplified now. Well, did it amplify me? It did not amplify me. Yeah, I missed. Alright, and then we got solar. That's what you expect. It will do. It will apply scorch. Can it ignite? Maybe. Nope, it will not, because it runs out. Maybe with certain. You hit both of them. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe with certain aspects and stuff, possibly. If enough stacks, maybe yes. For stasis here, you might think, okay, maybe it just applies slow. Well, no, it does not. It's a full freeze. So it's pretty cool, right? And you have like this aspect, right? You do that. It's pretty cool, right? The code snap. I don't know what it's called actually. Then we have strand. What do you expect for strand? I thought maybe it'd be unravel or sever. I'm like, nope. It is a full suspend. And also creates a tangle as well. There we go. So that is what the Sparrow does. I'm sure there's other people who have full-on testing, you know, all the stuff. The health, like I said, this thing can take hits for sure. It's very slow, obviously, but it takes, I don't know. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's different for sure. Ow. Now, one of the things that the developer said was like, oh, you can bring into combat. Now, I thought what they meant was like, oh, okay, I could go to like a strike or something and then just pull out my Sparrow and just use it whenever I can. I don't think that's true. I'm trying to find something that is like non-sparrowable. So I don't think. Let me see. So I thought, okay, I could just pull my Sparrow out whenever I can, but no. That's what maybe I'm crazy. That's what I thought. When the Vidoc or whatever developer live stream was going on, I thought, oh, you bring it into combat. But I think combat just means patrol area or just sneak it into a lost sector or something. I don't know. But there you go. That's the basics of it. I don't know. You know, people build crap of it, whatever. You can, you know, play around with the aspects and all that stuff that has the verbs of, you know, scorching stuff and volatiling stuff. You know, up to you what you want to do with it. But other than that, that's the gist of it. Now let's go over the title. So the heavy metal title over here, we can earn it and gild it as well. You can pretty much see it over here in the bottom of this new UI. We have vehicle compactor, kill streak, the undefeated, and I get what I want. Now the basics here is that this is 150 kills in total. This is, well, 10 wins. This is a streak without dying, so you'll see the streaks. And then this is finishing the event track. So let's go ahead and show you guys kind of what we're dealing with here with this game mode. One very important thing is reading the controls here. So we have your primary weapon, secondary weapon, your zoom. These are okay, but dodge is something that you gotta really remember. Which on I don't know on console, but on PC it's V. If you're playing on the Brig team, the fallen thing, if you double tap your movement keys, it will dodge in that direction. But you also press V. But for some of the Drakes, you can't just double tap your direction; it won't just dodge. There, dodging is very important. So we're gonna explain that obviously and show some of that. So this is the Brig side of things. The Brigs are weaker in the primary attack, but they have good mobility. You can strafe back and forth. Your dodge goes back. You can dodge in any direction basically. And its secondary weapon, where you can rocket somebody, is very good for finishing targets or a good start for DPS basically. So the way this game works is that you're trying to get kills, as much kills as you can. And 3v3, every time you kill somebody, they drop a coin off the floor. The coin, what it does, which is very important to know, when you pick it up, it heals you, and also it reloads your secondary weapon. You only have one secondary shot per life unless you pick up a coin. So very important to always, if you are going about to kill somebody or something like that, a good finisher is on the Brig side is the rocket basically. So I always try to use it to finish off or get it very close to burst somebody down up close basically. And then once I use it one time, you know, it is straight up, you know what I mean, pick up the coin, you have it reloaded. So it's very good to have. Now you can see here we have this golden glow around our character right now. This is the leader. What being a leader does is that, well, one, you're going to be targeted by the enemy team. Of course, when I die, my coin is worth +2 coins, so it's a good catch-up mechanic and good person to focus. But also, my dodging cooldown is a lot faster, so I can dodge much more often than other people. And you can tell it's a very, very, very significant thing, because when I'm not leader, it's very easy. It's very noticeable that I can't dodge as much. A leader only applies if you're top of your team and if you are the winning team at the moment. So right now we're in the lead and I'm the top player on the team, so it is very nice to have, of course. Now a lot of this gameplay, a lot of the time, for winning, the way to win this or be try hard at this is play with your team. You know, you can't hit your team, you can't do damage to your team, but they can block your shots. So try not to be obviously too grouped together. But the Drakes on the other hand might seem like a disadvantage in their movement, because it's very wonky to move around. Their dodge is a bit wonky as well. I will say that they are pretty scary though. Once you're in like a 1v1 or 2v1, they can their primary attacks does a lot of damage to your Brig. So you got to be very careful. If you're coming into a fight full health, a good chance the Drakes will kill you faster than you can with your shots basically. So that's pretty much it. So that's the gist of being a Dreg. You can see here, picking up these coins here, healing myself, picking up these up, and I'm making sure that I'm trying to stay out on the site. Now 2v1 here, you see I'm trying to use my rocket here. You see there, my team is backing me up. Now I can push forward. You can see we're dodging a lot because we have the leader buff. And yeah, so all it is just back up your team, you know, pick up coins. And yeah, I mean, I have this one example here of like a way to change. You can see, now let's talk about the title real quick before we keep going. You see how it says current streak ×2? As soon as you have that, then that will progress to 1 triumph that gives you a kill streak. So you kill one person, and then every kill after that will progress to the triumph. So as long as you get 1 kill after, then you're on a streak at that point, right? That's how it works, okay? So here is an example of like, kind of like chaining and reloading your secondary ability. So here's an example of like, kind of like just being aware of like, and where your team is and like health and everything, and like using your E at the right time and stuff. So you can see here, use my E to finish this guy off because it's a tracking thing. So I pick up the coin to get my refresh, and this guy's low as well. Use my E ability again to finish him off, and then you can see here we have this guy just slowly helping my team out. And there you go. So it's like a nice triple kill right there. You see, it's very simple. You know, you just gotta chain your E abilities. Know that it does a lot of damage. It does more damage than your actual auto attack, your primary attack, of course. So it just comes with time, you know, figuring out. This game is a lot of it just like not tracking, but all of it is just not tracing, but like predicting where somebody's gonna be. As you can see, like if you're playing Drake, like you're gonna be patient, wait for the dodge, right? Because like once the Drake the dodges, then like the Brig dodges. It's like, well, you know exactly where they're gonna be, and they can't move anything else unless you miss. You know what I mean? So there's that. Let's get some gameplay of the Drake, because the Drake gameplay, I play a lot of Brig gameplay because like that's what I got on. Luckily, I guess I like Brigs more, obviously, but Drakes can win. It's not like it's that hard. It's just Drakes can win. It's just it's a team thing, you know. If you play as a team, work together as a team, you will go ahead and you know, it's easy. Let's see here. So I don't know how good this game was. I don't remember, to be honest with you. Drake. So Drake's movement is wonky, and so it's better than it's better than what it used to be, obviously. When you played back in the day in the Red War and stuff. But you can get stuck on like walls pretty easily. The actual secondary fire it's strong, but like it's like multiple bullets. You have to hit everything basically in order for it to be like super good. But your main damage is going to be your auto attacks. Basically, you can do I think like at least 3 hits, three shots on a Brig, in order to get one down mostly, unless you use secondary attack as well. So there is that. I don't really know what else you could do with this. The dodge is not great as well. Dodge is not as cool as the Brig one, to be honest with you. But that's when I just died. It's like you can't do this. You don't want to do this. Don't go in by yourself. You're just gonna die. You know what I mean? Like it's all this stupid stuff you could do. And it's very easy to swing. The scores to swing. It's like it's super easy for it to happen. You know, like you could be winning and then just slowly like people keep dying, and then the leader gotta kill the leader, pick up the coin for the leader, plus 2 points. It's very nice. So I don't know. Drakes are very. It's a bit difficult to use, I would say, but it is the stronger one, and it can be very overwhelming. You can overwhelm people very easily, pretty much. So there is that. Okay. You could do some trick shots if you want off like some walls, basically, if that's what you want to do. I mean, there'll probably be some montages here and there eventually, but you can like just use your boost and ramp off, basically, and do some cool stuff. Maybe I don't know. So I don't know with the Drake stuff. It's all right. You can see here our teams together. You play as a team, right? I missed, but as a team, you're gonna shred these Brigs pretty easily. With a full 4 kill streak here. But yeah, so that's that. All right, so that's some of the gameplay there. Like I said, just this is a 150 kills. Pretty much when I was finishing this, I finished this last, and then I finished this after, so or this before that. So it's like I was getting these 10 wins, and then I was getting at least like 10 kills per match. So you'd be more or less around there, you know. And then this one. So this is the last one, right? Like I explained earlier in the video, or talking about the points here. You gotta finish this. You get points for doing daily missions, weekly challenges, and then you can get XP as well by playing the game as well. Now, of course, I have no progress here in gilding, so I didn't really try yet to guild, but we can pretty much justly go over how this will go and how long it'll probably take. It won't take that long, but yeah, we'll see. So first things first, we have this one here: defeat target leaders. So if you're losing, this is when you like, kind of like either you start playing bad for a bit and then just keep killing the leader, which is the one that's glowing. The top player on the enemy team, your team has to be losing in points in order to see the leader. So I feel like you have to throw on purpose in order to get this done, because it's like the same thing over here where you have to get coins by killing leaders. Maybe maybe your own leader coin might count as well. It's quite possible, so keep that in mind. I don't know, can't test it out yet, but you need 20 coins. So technically, 20 kills, pick up their coins, gives you 20 coins as well for this guild, this gilding as well. Then we have become a leader 10 times. I'm not sure how this works. I wish I know how to become a leader. I was leader most of the time in most of my matches, so I'm wondering if it's like every time I die, does it count +1, or is it one time per match? I'm not sure, or I don't know. If it swaps to, if we start losing, then the other team become leader, and then I'll become winning again. Do I get leader again? I'm not sure. This one I wish I could tell you. So this is why I don't like making videos like this, because I don't have any knowledge on this, but it just came out, and I don't feel like playing right now. Then we have Solver Sender. So this one is getting 25 kills with your secondary fire. So with the E ability, right, with your E weapon, the tracking weapon. This one is much, like in the videos, in the gameplay I've showed, it is much easier with the Brigs, for sure. As you saw, you would get them very low and just use your E ability. That's it. It's so simple. 25 kills is a lot, but if you have Brigs, and it's very easy. The Drake one, it's a bit difficult because the damage is very minor. It's very noticeable on the Brig. I feel like the Brig rocket does more damage than the auto attacks. It's very nice. So you get this one done mostly fast on Brigs, and that's pretty much it. That's the title. That's the gilding. That's the Sparrow. You have 7 days to finish this. Basically, you can grind all day if you want to, or just wait daily and get your challenges from there. And yeah, so that is that.